One of the biggest challenges in the world today is global climate change. The role that forests play in climate change is something that we are beginning to fully understand today. And our recent paper published in Nature is setting out a really amazing story about a global impact of carbon sinking and indeed the release of carbon into the world. Carbon is sunk in various ways. When photosynthesis in this beautiful bright sun reflects on our trees, it sinks carbon through photosynthesis. That carbon is locked up in those trees for the duration of the life of those trees and indeed afterlife, when you've got that dead wood lying on the ground. And what this project set out to do in 6 continents, in 55 countries, is to conduct a series of experiments to see what happens in decomposition and in the release of carbon from forests. We know that temperature and moisture and indeed insect composition, bacteria and fungi are critical for decomposition. What we don't know, or we didn't know up to now, was the extent of which insects played in that decomposition equation. And this is really important, because if we don't understand the extent of which carbon is being released, we can't model the future challenges in relation to carbon budgeting. And the amazing thing is we found that 29% of the carbon that's released from forest is actually released through insect decomposition. So the role that insects play, which is hitherto unknown, actually is amazing. 29% of releasing of carbon. What does that mean? It means if we lose those insects, we reduce the capacity for decomposition and therefore the release of carbon back out. But also each of those individual systems, whether it's in the tropical area, the boreal area or the temperate area, behave differently. We found that in the tropical areas that 93% of the carbon was being released through decomposition of insects. And then as you moved up into the temperate, less so, and as you moved up into the boreal, even less so. So the significance of this study is that it's a global study, for the first time ever estimating the role that insects play in releasing carbon that's from dead wood in forests. And it's really, really exciting.